In this video, I'll show you how to buy and sell crypto on Kraken. Now, I'm using Kraken Pro because it's a more professional system and the trading fees are cheaper than Kraken. If you've got a Kraken account, just go to the top right-hand corner of the web app and then click Kraken Pro. It'll switch you over. It's the same account, same assets and everything else. You just get cheaper trading fees here. You can also download the Kraken Pro app on your phone as well. It's a different app, but you log in with your same Kraken details. I'll put a link in the description to Kraken as well if you want to sign up. And the other exchanges I use, you can get some good deposit and trading bonuses if you're a new user by those links. So you can check those out if necessary. From here though, what we need to do is firstly choose the pair that we want to trade. So what we do is go to trade in the left-hand side. And then up here, we choose the assets that we want to trade. Now, if you've deposited some fiat currency onto Kraken, you can use that value to buy the crypto that you want. So what we can do here is search for the currency pair. If you want a beginner's guide for Kraken and Kraken Pro as well, I'll leave that in the description. It shows you how to get set up with an account and also get fiat currency in and out of the platform. But as you can see, we have lots of different currency pairs that we can trade. Now, if you've deposited USD on the platform, this one right here, right? Bitcoin USD, this is Bitcoin Euros. This is Bitcoin against stable coins. So these are US dollar stable coins. And then we have Bitcoin against pounds and Bitcoin against Swiss francs. You can actually find the quote right here. So if you are, for example, in the UK and you want to trade against GBP, then we can go and find it, click this, and it shows you all of the GBP pairs. Now I'm searching for Bitcoin here, so it's only giving me that. But if we search for the GBP pairs, you've got pound sterling against all of these different assets. So choose whichever fiat currency that you're selling, and then you can just see all of the pairs against it. I'm going to search for BTC, and I've got some USDT in my account, so I want to choose this one right here. And then that's going to give us the price quote. This is the exchange rate chart over time. This is the market right here of buyers and sellers, which we can use to give us a clue on which price we want to trade at. There's many different order types on Kraken. The first one is a market order. So you can choose them all here. Firstly, you want to buy and sell, so you can just switch around. I'm going to be a buyer firstly. We're going to go market order. Market order is where you choose the amount that you buy, but you don't choose the exchange rate. So down here, as you can see, I can't choose the exchange rate for Bitcoin, but I can choose how much I buy or exactly how much I'm spending. You can see that I've got a balance of USDT here. So I can just say, I want to spend 50% of my USDT. It's going to work out how much I've got, or I can simply just put in an amount here to spend. And the quantity of Bitcoin that I get is going to change dependent on the actual price in the market. So when you trade a market order, you don't choose the price that you pay. You just get the best possible price at the time that you press this button right here. Now, the best price is this one right here, as you can see on the sell side of the order book. These people are selling Bitcoin and they're showing us how much they're willing to trade at, the price that they're willing to trade at. So this seller right here is willing to sell Bitcoin at 112,401.2. So if we press buy, we'll take this order right here and buy that Bitcoin. So that's the best or lowest price that we can get. And as you can see, the price does move around, and that's why we don't know exactly how much Bitcoin we're going to buy with the market order. So I can go ahead and do this. I can press buy BTC and we're going to confirm, and that is done. You can see here it just says, yes, we submitted the order and the trade was executed. We traded immediately at the best possible price at the time that we pressed the button. For the most part though, you'll probably want to use limit orders. This lets us choose the price that we're willing to trade at. So we're going to click the drop down box and press limit. And now you can see we can choose the price that we pay. So what I'm going to do with buying Bitcoin here is I'm going to change my price to 112,350. Now, what I'm telling the system here, it's an instruction that I'm willing to buy Bitcoin, and I'm going to choose the amount of Bitcoin that I'm willing to buy. But I'm telling the system the maximum price, the limit price that I'm willing to pay is 112,350 per 1 BTC, but we're buying a fraction of it. I'm going to press buy BTC here. I'm going to press confirm. Now, you can see that that's got into the system in the bottom right. But my trade cannot trade with the market. The reason being, and you can see it in open orders now, it's an open order, but it hasn't traded. The reason being is that I'm telling the system the maximum price that I'm willing to pay is 112,350. But there are buyers in the market who are willing to buy at higher prices than me. That means that I'm down below them on the order book. I have to wait for the actual market price to change and wait for a seller who is willing to sell me Bitcoin at my limit price. And so this is an open order, and it will stay in the system and it will work for you. It's known as working because the system has it, it's ready to trade, but it can't trade right now. So that's going to sit there until the market price meets our limit. If it does, then we can go ahead and trade. If it doesn't, then we won't trade at all and we won't actually exchange any assets. You don't pay a trading fee unless you actually trade. So we can put this in and cancel it as well. What I'm going to do is go to the right-hand side, click edit, and then you can edit the price and the amount that you're willing to trade at. So I can put the bid price up to say 380 and I can confirm the edits. Now we're still too cheap, right? But you can see that my limit price has now been moved. So you can move this around as you want. If you want to cancel this out, go to the right-hand side, click this, cancel order, yes. That order is out. So we put the order in, it didn't trade, and we've canceled it. No exchange fees or anything else is exchanged or paid for. Trading on the sell side of the order book is exactly the same thing. So what we're going to do now is choose a market order, press sell. We can't choose the price that we trade at, but now we have to choose how much Bitcoin that we want to sell. You can choose a quantity of Bitcoin here, or you can say, I'm looking to get a certain amount of USDT, and then this quantity is going to change over time dependent on the best bid at the time. So now that we're selling to the buying side of the order book or the bid side of the order book. And so the selling price that we're going to get is the highest bid, which is this one right here. So if we want to trade an amount of USDT, the amount of Bitcoin that we have to trade is going to change dependent on what price this buyer is willing to pay us. So you can choose a market order here, sell BTC, that will sell immediately. Let's put a limit order in. Limit order, we can now choose the price that we pay. So 112,500. And then we can put that order in, sell BTC, confirm. Now, again, we are pretty close to selling, but still the market hasn't met our price yet. So now that we're selling, our limit price is above the price. If our limit price was below the price, if our limit price was like 110,000, then we would sell immediately. Because what we're telling the system is sell immediately as long as the price is better than the limit that I set. If my limit is 110 and buyers are willing to pay 112, we'll trade immediately there. My price is above the current price, so we are waiting for this order to actually go ahead and trade and sell out. If the price meets us, then we will sell out of the Bitcoin that we have, and that will go back into the other side of the trading pair, in this case, USDT. Now, if you're looking to sell out for cash and get out of the platform with your money, then you have to make sure that you're selling into the currency pair that you want to withdraw from the platform. So if you want to withdraw dollars, make sure that you're trading the dollar trading pair. If you want to trade into euros or anything else, click euro here, and you can see Bitcoin euros. Once you've sold the Bitcoin, that will go into euros or pounds or dollars, and then you can withdraw that from the platform. If you need more in-depth guides to using Kraken and Kraken Pro, they'll be linked down in the description, alongside the links to sign up for Kraken and the other exchanges I use with some juicy bonuses for new users. I'm James, this is MoneyZG. Cheers for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.